Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am Rawrquaza, and this is a Quaza Contemplates on World of Horror, which is a game that is available for $15 on Steam. It is a Junji Ito style, I don't even know what to call it. It's like an RPG that with turn-based. I'm not even going to try and explain it. You can watch the video. I am incapable of. It's not my style of game, except that it is, and I haven't really played anything that really can compare to it. But if you are a fan of things like FTL, or that's the only one that I've played that's similar. Anyway, whatever. I'm bad at describing this. We're just gonna go into it. Dive right in. Don't worry about this. There's plenty of palettes that you can choose from. I've chosen this one because it looks cool, and it's got red in it, and that's good. We're going to play quick play so that I don't have to make any decisions. City of Shiokawa, Japan, 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you've finally arrived in the doomed town. So, this game is roguelike. I'm not going to call it roguelike. It is, but it does have procedurally generated missions that are randomized according to a seed. Every time you do it, it can be different. There is a deity, an old god. This one is a black marble statue. The supposed cause of destruction of the Library of Alexandria, a perfect black marble statue, has been recently rediscovered and is currently waiting in the museum of our town for its premiere. So this is kind of the set of rules that we've generated with. I'm not gonna... Well, you know what? Let's go through this. Welcome, thank you for trying World of Horror, inspired by adventure games. Adventure game. That's what I was looking for at the beginning of the 80s. The visual overload may be a little disorienting in the beginning. In this short tutorial, I'll do my best to explain the various elements and prepare you to fight the horrible old gods. This is the main game screen. Here you will interact with your surroundings, solve mysteries, and fight enemies. This is the user interface part of the screen. Here you'll manage your inventory, cast spells, and access the game options. All performed actions will be added to the log here. That's you. The World of Horror has RPG elements, and your attributes are described by 6 basic stats: strength, dex, perception, knowledge, charisma, and funds, of course. This is your inventory. You can keep up to 4 items. Click here to inspect, use, or equip anything you pick up. There's also 3 equipment slots. As you progress with your playthrough, more helpful tips will appear. Would you like to turn on the combat tutorial? No, I know how to combat, more or less. So, the other 2 stats that it didn't mention are stamina and reason. Trying to remember. I was like, reality, it's reason. These 2 stats are essentially your health. If either of them drops to 0, you lose. The other thing that's important here is the doom bar. If that reaches 100%, then the game is also over. There are a number of things going on here. It's very visually overwhelming at first because of all of the text boxes and different things that you have to interact with, but we're just going to jump right in. You check your mailbox, it's empty, although this one has something in it. Mega Merc. Look. Back in your home, you think of your next move. You are not currently investigating any weird mystery. Recent newspaper clippings and notes collected in the next room should point you in the right direction. So this is your home. What you can do in your home is you can open this. I don't know what that does. You can move the curtain, open it. Yeah, pretty good. You can hit the light switch. Oh, hey, nothing happens. That's, I guess, good, I suppose. We have a bunch of actions over here. We can save the game, which we don't need to do. We can access our storage. We don't have any stored items, so that's fine. We can look through the door to our room. I don't see anything weird. There is a cat on my desk, however. Excuse me. Oh, my lord. Kitty. She wants to cuddle. We got 30 minutes until food time, Miss V. We can go change our clothes. Yeah, that's good. Looking good. Aspiring idol. Rebel outfit. Innocent student. The collection. Let's go with the rebel outfit. It's a little less revealing than the aspiring idol. I don't want to get weird about it. That's a nice movie poster. Yes, it is. It doesn't change this one, though. There are a number of different characters we've been given this one. I haven't actually seen this girl yet. I don't know what her special... She might have special stat distribution, or maybe she gets access to something here. We have different screens here. Hold on. We need to make sure that we take a bath. This is a very important mechanic. Take a bath. Shower will help you calm down and do wonders for your sore muscles. What temperature should you set it on? We can go cold water to regain some extra reason. We can use warm water for an XP boost, or hot water for stamina. Now... We don't need stamina or reason because we're at our current maximum. So we want to just get experience. Our experience is up here with our level. When we get to 100 experience, we can level up. So we don't really have anything else to do. We can watch TV. I forgot about this. Minor earthquake in the seaside region has revealed the entrance to a partially flooded cavern system. Local scientists believe some of the corridors could be man-made. Okay, so we'll get into the juice. We'll start a new mystery. So in this run, there's 5 mysteries. Hold on. Inexplicable and morbid events are plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there's something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware, your decisions will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mysteries. So we've got these 5 mysteries. We've got Chilling Chronicle of a Crimson Cape, Horrible History of Household Hell, Freaky Feature of Found Footage, Eerie Episode of Evolving Eels, and Spine-Chilling Story of School Scissors. So you'll see endings discovered here. 0 out of 2, 1 out of 3. I have played this a little bit. We'll go with one of these that I haven't seen, just to start off here, because that's cool. And you can tackle them in any order. Freaky Feature of Found Footage. 3 students disappearing in the process of making a documentary about local folklore and legends of the nearby forest. Investigate this mystery. Oh, wait, we can read more about it. Now, on the first anniversary of the event, a suspicious man has started asking questions. He claims to be a private investigator hired by the parents of the students. Except the parents of your friends didn't hire him. Who is he, and what did the students discover out there? Investigate this mystery. To advance this mystery, investigate the circled location. As you progress, the location and the rules may change. Okay, so this is the overwhelming part, right? So we have $4. We got stats. We have gear. 3 students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about the local folklore. Maybe you'll find a clue about their last known whereabouts in the school's newspaper. So we have to travel to school. We can also go to any other place. There's a mansion. We can go to the seaside. We can go to this hardware store that's in the seaside. We can go to the hospital and enter the hospital to trade funds for items or heal injuries. We can go downtown to the police station, shop for items, travel home. We can't investigate at home, but we can rest. We can go to the apartments, go to talk to our neighbor, etc., etc. There's lots of things we can do. This is a side quest kind of thing, as far as I understand. My understanding of this game is not complete. I've only played it for a couple hours, but my understanding is that this is a side quest, and you can fulfill it. It's like a just bonus thing that you can do, and I don't really see a reason not to. So before we go to the school, let's go to the mansion and investigate it twice. We can choose any of these areas to investigate, but we're going to go to the mansion. Oh, we have a buddy. We feel watched. Eyes in the dark. So this is an event, and these are random things that occur when you investigate areas. We've investigated the mansion and we've run into the eyes in the dark. Now, if we can choose some dialogue options. We don't have a holy candle, so we will retreat. We retreat from the room. We lose reason and resolve the event. We got the tutorial message again. That for some reason the tutorial message pops up a lot. We have an ally, Ryoko. Park Ranger, +1 to weapons damage. I know a faster way. Let go or talk. Ryoko looks at you and blushes. Good thing we're together in this, right? This must just be a feature of this character. She starts with an ally. Miss V, what's the matter? Oh my goodness, my cat. Okay, so we're gonna investigate the mansion again. Twisted Reflection. Yeah, get ready for, like, weird body horror and slight, not jump scares, but, you know, kind of disturbing imagery. That's kind of the hallmark of, a hallmark of this game. In the mirror, you catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't be there. +2% Doom. So our Doom gauge has been incremented, and we resolve this event. The legends say the witch was buried alive for kidnapping and murdering 2 children. It points you in a specific direction, potentially saving you some time. Alright, so we've completed the side quest, and now we will, hopefully that'll help us in the main part of the quest. So, last known whereabouts in the school's newspaper, so it wants us to investigate the school. So, first of all, let's go to the schoolyard. And talk to some of the students. Latest gossip. It's been so hard to get any sleep lately. Recently, the tap water in my entire neighborhood started tasting weird, almost like... Did you hear? There's a cliff nearby with strangely shaped holes. Hey, wait a second. That's literally a reference. She hasn't come to school since last week. Taro waves at you. He seems relaxed. They seem relaxed. They look fine. Shiharu is taking his pen apart and putting it back together over and over and over. They seem relaxed. Hey, would you like to join me? I don't have time for games. Student E has joined me. KD. So she's giving me -1 knowledge, which is not great. Yeah, alright. Why don't you join me too? If I can get any of them to join me, they're just, that's good. Hello. You're always such a kidder. What if I tell you a scary story? It's just a story, right? No, join me. Oh, okay, fine. Be that way. You don't know any good story to share. Wow. So that is spending experience to tell them a scary story, which might make them more likely to join me. This lady is giving me -1 charisma. Incredible. So these are allies, and we can use them. And perhaps dispose of them later. We can also visit the library. And you know what? I will. Fill the gaze of a librarian. Many of the books you can find here were donated after the accident at the university building. Study an old tome, it'll give us a spell, but it'll give us 3% Doom. We can make notes to gain XP, but also increment our Doom. Let's study a tome. Carry out a dusty tome to the main reading room. Interpreting the old incomplete translations is a tedious task. Finally, you find a fragment you were looking for, plus new spell. So we've learned this spell, Mind Drain. Wow. Deals 3 damage at the cost of 2 reason. So we can cast it, or we can forget it. And forgetting it gives us +1 reason, so that's a potential resource in the future. We need... Problem with the... obviously, casting spells is that our reason is going to go down, so that might not be incredibly useful unless we get some... you know, something. I don't know, we'll see. Let's investigate the school. Enough beating around the bush. We're a whole squad. Rolling out. Non-Euclidean 101. Impossible angles and seemingly moving lines make your head spin. We don't have Ikumi ally, so we will stare in disbelief. Charisma check success. How is this possible? -1 reason. Resolve this event. So there's different skill checks, obviously. cause you to do, you know, either succeed or fail in certain events. That success was only -1 reason, so I wonder what the failure was. The notes mention a village not far from your town. You decide to take a bus. Getting closer, you can't help but notice a large number of trees that have suddenly died. What happened here? Investigate the mansion. No, wait. Investigate downtown. We can shop for items at the store or go to the police station. You know what? Let's shop for items. We got $4. So this is the shopkeeper. We can purchase things, such as a steak knife. Right now we don't have a weapon, so that might be a good purchase. It does cost 2 funds, though. Salt deals damage to ghost enemies. Cigarettes give reason when you use them, but add a status. +1 dexterity until the end of the current mystery. Or we can buy surprise discount items. Let's do that. We got a bottle of milk. It's food. When we use it, we gain 1 stamina. Sweet. So we'll save that because I think we're at maximum stamina right now. Inspect. Tasty milk. Delicious milk. So let's go ahead and go downtown, investigate downtown to continue the main mission here. Oddly shaped package. When you enter a metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package on the seat opposite you. It's marked with your name. You reach for the package, but hesitate, an icy feeling settling into the pit of your stomach. Examine the package or ignore it. We're going to examine it. We rolled a 5, and we needed 12 + 1. Dexterity check failed. It's not until you've unwrapped it that you understand what it is. Shocked, you let it fall to the floor from your bloodied hands. -2 to reason. Resolve the event. Yikes. Everyone in the village is unsettlingly friendly. An old farmer points you to an old stone. The missing group supposedly started their forest trip there. Investigate them. No. We need to go to the village. Lavish dinner. A friend returning from a trip to Africa has invited you to dinner. This time, they've outdone themselves. This is a real feast full of exotic meals. It's getting late, and you can't stay for long, but the host asks if you want to take anything home with you. The steak is to die for. That wine is terrific. Refuse politely. Okay, so my understanding of this game so far, I've never seen this event before, but my understanding is that in things like this, it's usually a choice between, like, I'm reading this steak is to die for as stamina increase. That wine is terrific, perhaps reason. Refuse politely might be a doom decrease. So I'm going to go with that wine is terrific and hopefully increase my reason. Oh. We rolled 12 out of a 10. Of course I have enough bottles to last a whole year, your friend says, handing you a bottle. We got a bottle of wine. Looking back one last time, you continue deeper into the woods. So, hold on, that did not go the way that I... +3 reason, but flip this card. Uh-oh. We can sell it for 1 fund if we want. We can drink it and gain 3 reason. You know, we'll just hold on to it for now, and if we end up in desperate need of reason, we will drink the wine. We have milk, we got wine. Pick your poison. Okay, looking back one last time, you continue deeper into the woods. So we need to click on a square in the woods here to explore. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. Plus curse. So we've gained a curse. We got this curse right here. Branded. Chance of raising doom each investigation. So we can't do anything with that. As far as I'm aware, curses are pretty much permanent unless there's something that I don't know. Which there very well could be. There's a lot about this game I don't know. But we have to keep going nonetheless. That's a pretty bad one. Especially because we got it so early. Following a trail of rotten fruit, you stumble on a small forest shrine. It's probably dedicated to some local spirit. The small statue looks alien and menacing. Well, I mean, let's pray to the shrine. Ah, perception check failure. To your horror, you discover a severed human hand behind the statue. -2 to reason. Excellent. We're starting to get low on in the reason department. Keep exploring. Wet splash behind you. I should mention that the grammatical errors are supposed to be intentional according to the dev, I guess. It's supposed to be evocative of a poorly translated, Japanese to American English style game from, the 1980s or something. So that's atmospheric misspellings and grammar problems. I don't know, maybe not misspellings, but grammar problems. Wet splash behind you makes you stop. You slowly turn around to see a young girl slowly walking in your direction. Maybe the repetition of slowly is... Oh, no! I didn't read the rest of that. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, so this is combat. This is our first combat encounter. So this is the enemy. They have 16 HP. Getting it to 0 wins the encounter. This is what they will do after each sequence. So when our turn is over, the enemy will attack for 2 stamina damage. This is the power. This is our chance to successfully attack the enemy. Our chance to hit is lowered by 10% because of the enemy's power. So this is the sequence bar. If we in order to do a turn, to take our turn, we fill this bar up with actions. These are the action selectors. We got offensive actions, support actions, defensive, and spiritual actions. We have allies, so we're going to be using some support actions as well as some defensive actions. There's lots of things in here. We got just a regular kick. It takes, so if we applied a kick into the bar, it would add an amount of time to the bar. We could kick 3 times if we wanted, and that would give, if it hits, which is an 80%, it does 2 damage. Now we could also mix that up because we do we have a weapon? Let me go over to we could cast Mind Drain if we want. We don't have a weapon, so here's what we can do. We need an equipped weapon for these. These are like our strong attacks, or a firearm. So actually none of that is incredibly helpful unless we just wanted to kick. We can look for an improvised weapon. This action takes a long time, but it gives us an item that we can just equip, like a stick or something, or a rock. This action is ask your ally to distract the enemy. We have 4 allies. If you succeed, faster combat action for the duration of the encounter. If you fail, you lose a random ally. The base chance is 70%. So this is actually very useful, and this is what I'm going to be using here. There's also lowers your experience by 5 and raises the chance to hit by 10%. And if you have lower stamina or reason, lower than 3, then we can use that action. Spiritual actions, there's a bunch of things we can do there for ghosts. Our defensive actions, the big one is dodge. I've found drastically lowers the hit chance for the enemy. We can try and run away, but we get a doom penalty of 5%. We can meditate to regain 1 reason at the cost of 2 stamina. We can lower the incoming damage by half and ignore special attacks. And the last thing that we can do over here... I don't know, there's one of these... Oh yeah, so there's one that meditate lets you gain 1 reason at the cost of 2 stamina, and then pray lets you regain stamina at the cost of 2 reasons. So you can, if you have a lot of stamina, for example, I could trade some of that 2 for 1 to the reason. So what we're going to do here is we're going to ask our ally to distract the enemy. That's the big one, because we're going to give ourselves a much better chance of, or much more time to work with, essentially. Our actions will cost less time if that succeeds. So I'm going to clear the sequence. We're going to have our ally distract. No, that's dodge. It's in this one. Ask our ally to distract the enemy And then we will do the dodge maneuver, and that allows us to fill up our bar mostly full, and then we launch the sequence. Ah, okay, so Student D managed to distract Infested Girl. We prepared ourselves to dodge, but we did not successfully dodge, so it cost us 2 stamina, and now it's our turn again. So we're going to do that again. We're going to have the... Also, our kick attack now only costs 49.5, so we can fit 4 kicks in if we wanted. There's the effect of the distraction taking effect. But what we're going to do is we're going to do that same thing again. We're going to distract, and then, you know what, I might be able to actually fit a kick in there, and then a dodge. No, we can't fit the dodge. Okay, so distract... And then dodge. We're going to do this again. Ah! Unlucky. Student D tried to distract Infested Girl, but died. Yikes. We did not successfully dodge the attack, so we have lost another 2 stamina. This is excellent. Things are going very well. We have lost Student D. Student E is the one that's giving us minus knowledge. But we didn't lose Ryoko. Okay, well... We're going to try it one more time. Because, you know what? Maybe not. Let's try improvising a weapon and then try dodging. So we'll do that. Ah, she cannot be dodged. It's impossible. I've actually not had this poor of luck before. This is very poor luck in my experience. Let us... So we got a broken bottle. We did improvise, find an improvised weapon. So it does 3 damage at 90 speed, has a 70 base chance to hit. It's fast to equip. We can equip it. And so now we can use these attack actions for 5 damage at a 60% chance to hit, or a strong attack which takes more time, but it does 6 damage instead. We can fit 3 of those in there. What I like to do is go like 2 and a dodge if we can. No, okay. Then how about this? We go... 1 in strong attack and a dodge. Okay, now, so that does fit. What we can do is we have some extra time. So we could, next attack has an additional 10% chance to hit. And then strong attack, and then dodge. And I'm putting dodge last because it's my understanding that it needs to be last, I think. But I'm not actually entirely sure about that. We can actually fit 2 attack boosts, so I'm going to do that. 2 attack boosts, so should be 20% extra chance to hit, strong attack, and then a dodge. Here we go. It missed. We dodged their attack, though, as well. So we'll just keep repeating that sequence. 2 attack boosts, and then a dodge. We did hit that time. We also dodged the attack. That's wonderful. Okay, so, you know what? That seems to be working fine. We'll just need to keep getting lucky. We hit. She hit us. She reaches into her eye socket. So I assume this is a special attack because it has text. Now we could block that attack and resist whatever effect, or we could go all in on a final attack to kill her 4 remaining health and end the combat. So I'm going to do that. We also have this action, prepare your attack. It takes a long time, but the next attack is guaranteed to hit. So we'll do that combined with a strong attack, and that will defeat the girl. We'll resolve the combat. We got 8 experience. That was a very, very poor situation for us. That one was very drawn out. We lost a lot of stamina from that. Not great. And one of our allies, in fact. Pretty bad. But we're alive. We're going to chug this milk. And we have received an empty bottle. It can be used to store liquids. We can also sell it. Keep exploring the forest, baby. Parasitic organism burrows under the bark, undulating slowly. White sands. We don't have the steak knife item. We did have an opportunity to purchase that at one point, but not right now. So we will investigate it. We got a knowledge check. It was a 1. We had to roll a 1, I guess. It's backwards. The skill check thing. It's not like what you would think. This 5 is what we rolled, and this is the difficulty rating. All nearby trees are connected underground. The main branch leads east. You make a mental note to avoid the region. So I don't know if that actually means avoid this right side, or if that has... Oh, you find a pile of human teeth lying on a nearby rock. Wow. I don't know if that's actually like a thing that we need to worry about. So we'll go to the west instead. The trees overhead block the sunlight, and you begin to feel gloomy. -2 reason. Okay, all the paths look the same. Are you lost? Oh, my poor, sweet kitty. Is it 8 o'clock and now time for you to be fed? Yes. Investigation has taken a toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious leads. 5% doom. Well, that's not great either. We're just burning daylight here. Oh, the site of the ritual. The rumored witch house seems empty. In the basement, however, you find a camera pointed at the large hole in the ground. On the table next to the camera, you see 3 cassettes, each titled after one of the missing friends. Then, you hear a curious sound coming from the hole. Well, I mean, we got a peek inside the hole. Wishing well, you kneel down and lean forward to see what's inside the hole. It takes a while to process what you are looking at. It's a gigantic eye staring right at you. Hypnotized, you continue to lean in, feeling weaker and weaker as the gargantuan beast lures you in. Lose consciousness. Unlucky. At the very last moment, the suspicious tall man grabs you by the collar. He explains he is part of a cult protecting the house and the mysterious entity below it. You've got a bigger purpose than to die here, he says before knocking you out. You wake up a few hours later on a bus heading back to your town. Freaky feature of found footage ending B. Rewards for solving this mystery. I, the forest is restless. Knowledge is key. 30 experience. Thorough investigation. 15 experience. There's still hope. -3% doom. Tireless. 1+1 to reason and stamina. Time passes 1 day. Investigate. Or we solved it. It's done. So, the old god stirs. The whole town stopped receiving any outside signal. It must be radio mast failure. So this is a town status. Every mission that you complete gives you one of these. So we now, this will influence future things, including, if we go to our home now, inside of your mailbox, you find a small key. What is it doing there? Oh, interesting. You'll notice that up here, it says A, B, C, D, E. We got C. So back at home, you think of your next move. One thing that the town status has affected now is that when we watch the TV, there's no signal. So I'm going to feed this kitty so that I don't get punched in the chest anymore. 1 second. Extremely unprofessional, but I gotta feed the cat, you know? Come here. They got me on a freaking schedule. Okay. Sorry about that. Cats keep me regular. So, what can we do? Well, we need to take a bath. What's our status? So we definitely want to take a cold shower to regain our reason, to kind of even it out here. That's kind of our weak point at the moment. And we will... What do we have? We have the wine bottle, that's true. Okay, so hold on. Oh, hey, wait. Darn, dude. Okay, never mind. The empty bottle is used for something else. I think when you take a bath, you can fill up your empty bottle with water, but I don't know what that does because I've never done it, and I forgot this time. So... maybe we'll live and get it next time. Let's choose a new mystery. So we've solved, well, solved in quotation marks, that mystery. Let's go with Chilling Chronicle of a Crimson Cape, because I also haven't done this one. Chilling Chronicle of a Crimson Cape. A new game is spreading among your friends. A dare to stay in the unused school restroom after classes. A dare to meet Akamanto. Actually, I have done this one. I think I died during it, which is why I didn't get an ending. What was originally a harmless fun has turned deadly. A body of a boy has been found last week. School director has banned the game, but it only made it more popular. Akamanto must be stopped before another kid is killed. One of your friends says he doesn't believe in curses and is going to complete the dangerous dare. So we can gather gossip about the current mystery. If we go to the schoolyard, we can talk to these people. Wasn't the same since he came back. I keep hearing a wailing sound coming from the third stall in the girls' bathroom. Alright. Oh, maybe we didn't get the gossip. Hello. It's me. Okay, we're gonna wait for 2% Doom to refresh this and see if, Oh, here we go. When Akamanto asks, which paper do you want? You must refuse anything. There we go. So that's the gossip that we wanted. You've heard some versions of the legend. Everyone agrees you can't take anything the man offers you. Sweet. Okay, so we'll investigate the school. Hearing footsteps behind you, you realize you are not the only student here. A girl wearing a demon's mask starts giggling as she's getting closer. Oh, good. Young Witch, 11 HP, minus 3 stamina damage. Holy crap. Well, we're going to ask our ally to distract the enemy, and then... how much is our dodge? 100 time needed. Yeah, alright. Launch sequence. Oh, good. Student E tried to distract Young Witch, but died. Wonderful. With a snicker, Young Witch stabs you with a box cutter. Oh, good. Well, that's just great, isn't it? 60% chance to hit with our strong attack. So we're just gonna do that. Oh, we can't. We need to... we can't fit that and a dodge, can we? We can fit this and a dodge. We do 5 damage if we hit with this. If we hit with both, we win. Well, we hit with one of them. Good lord. Alright, well, that next attack is a guaranteed hit, so we might as well do that. Hey, wait, what's that? Pick it up. Oh, steak knife. Resolve combat. Excellent. You've reported it to your principal, who promises he will take care of it. With friends safe for now, you should look into the legend. Maybe there's a mention of Akamanto in the city's library. AKA Manto? I don't know, dude. I'm doing my best here. So this does 3 damage with 80 speed and 70 chance to hit. Sharpened edge can slice through the toughest cuts of meat. versus our broken bottle, which is 3, 90, and 70. So the only advantage that this has over the broken bottle... Maybe the stats change. No, I think this is actually just worse than the broken bottle for combat. It is, except the steak knife was required for that one interaction that we already now can't do. Alright, well, investigate the school. Oh no, downtown it wants us to go. We're going to the city's library to mention, or to look for mentions of Akamoto. Shop, we're gonna shop first. Flashlight. Cigarettes. We're having some stamina issues. We're gonna look for surprise discount items. Blue gem. Feels cold in your hand. What is it? Important. It vibrates slightly in your hand. Excellent. I don't know what this does. You can't sell it. You can put it in your storage if you wanted. What is my storage? Close to leveling up. Oh, here's my item storage. Yeah, we just have the blue gem. I don't know, we have inventory space, might as well hold it. Shop for items. I'm gonna buy... Ooh, a map? A camera? I'm gonna buy another surprise discount item. Did we get a... We have 2 blue gems. Okay. Cool. And I can't have them both in my inventory at once. Okie dokie then. Well, that seems useless. Investigate downtown. A sudden blast of heat grabs your attention. An older man standing next to you screams in pain as he's engulfed in fire from seemingly nowhere. As other people start to panic and help the burn victim, you spot a hooded woman standing in the distance. When she sees you, she starts to run. You can't shake off the feeling that you were the target of this supernatural attack. Pursue the hooded woman. Also, we gained 1% doom from our brand curse. Ah, we succeeded a dexterity check. The hooded woman disappears behind the corner, and when you get there, she's gone, already mixed in with a crowd. In a nearby dumpster, you find the sulfur-stinking hoodie and an envelope containing your photo, plus a curious incantation. We've learned Ithotu Flame. Deals 8 damage, plus 2 doom. It costs 1 reason and 1 stamina as well. Wow. We can cast it or forget it. It might be a quest thing, I don't know. But if we need reason, we can always do that. Let's go back to the school. All missing girls were apparently members of the school swimming team. Maybe someone saw the kidnapper stalking them. Checking out the school's pool area is a good idea. Old newspapers. With the trail going cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a similar case have occurred in the past? A trip to the library might be a good idea. Study issues of local newspapers. Ah, knowledge check failure. It was a complete waste of time. You spent the whole day reading about cute dogs, giant vegetables, and the occasional accident. Find nothing related to the case at hand. Rip. Gaining doom, 46%. One of the articles mentions a young doctor performing a life-saving surgery on a victim of a brutal assault that happened in a toilet stall. Maybe he still works at the hospital and can share some information. We didn't find that in that event. Events are like separate to the main quest. That's a little bit confusing, but whenever we hit the investigations, that's those are random events that you have to do in order to progress the mystery, and are kind of like a penalty in order to progress, because they can be they tend towards bad. Mortuary blues. You find yourself in an old, unused part of the hospital. You take a deep breath. The disgusting smell of thawed remains still lingers in the room. It used to be the hospital's mortuary, where doctors determined the causes of death. We can pull the cloth off of the dissection table. We can search the cabinet, or check out the freezer. Let us search the cabinet, or check out the freezer. Take a peek in the freezer, but can't see anything important. You wonder what could smell so awful if there's nothing inside. Nearby, the body on the dissection table twitches slightly. Prepare for combat. The horror of countless autopsies stands before you. Oh, good. Jane Doe, the unsolved crime. 15 HP, 2 reason damage. Do we have an ally? We're getting pretty desperate here. I am going to... ask my ally to distract the enemy. And then... my chance to hit is lowered by 20%. We're close to leveling up. Yeah, we will dodge. Ryoko managed to distract the Jane Doe. Jane Doe scares you. We've lost reason. We did not dodge the attack. So it seems like some attacks can't be dodged at all, and I don't know what determines that. I never am able to tell. Maybe it's only physical attacks that can be dodged? I don't know. So maybe that means that we should... oh, this is a ghost. We can't use our attacks. Incorporeal enemy. This attack can't hurt a ghost enemy. So our spiritual actions consist of sever their ties to our world. 2 damage for 90 time. They have 15 health. That's a lot. We can leave an offering. We can burn a material offering in an attempt to appease the ghost, dealing 7 damage. Maybe I can... oh, this costs 1 fund. It doesn't burn our items. So 7 damage, we would need 2 funds, which we don't have. We can pray, we can bow. Oh, yeah, okay. So... combat rituals are a thing. So you can clap and you can bow. Part of a ritual. Most combat rituals are a combination of 5 bows and claps. Even if you don't get it right, you'll be provided with a hint. So I'm going to bow 5 times. And that'll let us know how many bows are in the ritual. We can also run away. You know what? Let's distract the enemy first. And then dodge. Maybe we can dodge this. Jane Doe does successfully attack me. Okay, so... but Ryoko did manage to distract her. So the benefit of this is that we might be able to do... this and then also dodge. Yes. Okay. Do I want claps or bows? I don't know if dodging even matters here. You think you got 2 ritual moves right. Oh, that's bad. So that means you dodged the attack. We did dodge. So there's 2 bows in the ritual. That's so bad. In the past, I've had 4 of one and 1 of the other. This is 2 of one and 3 of the other. So there's, like, more combinations. Bow, bow, clap, clap, clap. We're running on complete guesswork here. I didn't dodge. Nothing happens. We got 3 ritual moves right. So that means I need to switch the positions of a bow and a clap. Bow, bow, clap, clap, clap. So, bow, clap, bow, clap, bow. Bow, clap, bow, clap, bow, dodge. I don't think she attacked me that time. Oh no, she definitely did. Oh, so we're dead if she hits me one more time. We dodged that attack. Incredible. That time we got 2. Bow, bow, clap, clap, clap. So bow, bow, clap, clap, clap. This had 3 correct. So what if we go clap, bow, clap, clap, bow. Clap, bow, clap, clap, bow, and then dodge. Oh, I should also drink this wine. Just so that we don't die if she kills us. Empty bottle. So I guess that could have given us a negative thing. Or maybe... Oh, wait, hangover. -1 to all stats until the end of the current mystery. Nice. Wonderful. Clap, bow, clap, clap, bow. Jane Doe scared us. We got 3 right. Clap, bow, clap, clap, bow. Oh no. We're gonna die here. I feel like I've royally messed up this puzzle. The logic here is I didn't write anything down. And so my small brain is unable to process. I feel like I should have the solution. There's a way to deterministically just, figure out which the correct sequence is. So this had 3 correct. But then also... Didn't we just do... The sequence that we just did was that. And that had 3 correct. Which is impossible. No. Yes. I feel like my memory's fucked. What if we go... I mean, we're just gonna go for it. Honestly, just end me. We have, We have this, the struggle. Desperate struggle. Doubles all damage dealt this turn. We would need an 8 damage attack. Or 8 damage worth of attacks in this turn in order to live. Can we pull that off? What's our spiritual? 1 funds for 6 damage. And then 8 damage. But we can't do both of those. It's too expensive. Desperate struggle. Eight damage. Cast this spell. Never mind, it doesn't double the spell damage. We have to cast this again. Wow. What a horrible, horrible time. We've gained a new level. Available perks. Art knowledge. You've got an eye for art and details, +1 perception. Parting gift. Letting allies go grants a permanent bonus to one of your stats. Folklore studies. Knowledge of various rituals and regional myths. Let's go with parting gift. And then we will level luck. You learn that the doctor suddenly left the hospital after the latest murder, taking all records with him. Why would he do that? That's not the only bad news today. Your friend didn't come to school today, and another body has supposedly been found. We're definitely going to die. Here's the deal. Allies and perks. Let's go to the schoolyard. Ask to join you. Ask to join you. We're gonna let go. This guy gives me +1 knowledge. Hold on, he might be useful. Student F. Student B gives me charisma. No, you know what? Let go. He gave me a dex? Maybe? I wasn't paying attention. Did he give me strength and knowledge? I don't know, that seems good. Whatever. I wonder if we go home, can we just rest? Costs doom to enter, regain stamina and reason. Resting at home. I've never done this part before. Certainly feels good to be back at home. You bandage the fresh wounds. You phone your best friend to talk about unrelated stuff. +2 stamina and reason. Time flies by so fast, you prepare yourself to leave and continue your long investigation. 4%. That's horrible, and we're still gonna die. We'll rest one more time. It's horrible, but now we're gonna die less. Investigate the school. Our doom is feeling really bad. Oh, half open. This door shouldn't be there. It shouldn't lead anywhere. More importantly, it shouldn't pull you in. Sure. Slowly you enter the unknown. Where are you? Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. A parasitic star, Dark Souls, is looming over the dying civilization. Is this the fate of our planet as well? We can enter the destroyed temple, venture further into the desert, or dig through the sand. Let's enter the destroyed temple. Strength check failure. Inside the decaying nave, you find a keepsake from the ancient world. Countless skeletons and corpses have shriveled in the arid air. We've lost 3 stamina. Amazing. Well, at least we're balanced. Investigate downtown. Principal has ordered the school to be closed down for the investigation. You must get in and save your friend. Investigate downtown. The only metro line in your town connects the university and the science complex. You could take a ride to gain some time, but you've got a feeling something is wrong. Where are all the people? So that'll probably cost us stamina, which we don't have. Let's take a ride. Luck check success. Even though the metro car is completely empty, you arrive at your station without any problems, saving valuable time. Minus 2% doom. Resolve. Thank you. You break into the window and get inside the school unnoticed. Unnocticed. The cursed toilet is located on the third floor. Let's go there. Investigate the school. As you enter the school gym, you notice a strange black doll propped up against the wall. If we have the anatomy class perk, we can look at that, but we have to come closer. Against your better judgment, you approach the doll. What you see makes you gasp in horror. The doll isn't a doll. Your sudden movement causes tiny black spiders to flee, revealing a white, half-eaten corpse. Minus 2 reason. Wonderful. We're definitely gonna die. Target location. Investigate the cursed toilet. There's no turning back now. You step into the last stall and close the door behind you. Legend alive. You wait in the stalls, trying to be as quiet as possible. Suddenly, squish, squeak. The sound of rubber boots and an unknown liquid dripping on the tiles. Squish, squeak. You can see the top of his head. He's taller than any man you've ever seen. Squish, squeak. The door slowly opens. Prepare yourself. A masked man, dressed in a red coat, clearly too high for the ceiling, emerges from outside. Tell me. His voice sounds like a faulty radio. Would you like red paper or blue paper? I don't want anything from you. Rip. It's getting darker. Tall man in the red coat slowly takes their mask off as stall walls wither and rot, and reality starts to crumble. Akamanto, true form. Wow. Fill the combat sequence. Okay, so he has 33 HP, minus 2 all damage. Holy crap. Okay, so we're gonna have to get real freaking lucky. We have Desperate Struggle. Oh boy. Oh, look at all these dooms that we got from our branded mark. Incredibly bad. So here's what we're gonna do. Ryoko, you're probably gonna die, but we gotta throw you in the line of fire. Did we already throw you in the line of fire? No, we still have Ryoko. We're gonna dodge. We're just gonna do this and hope. Oh, Ryoko's gone. Ryoko tried to distract Akamoto, but died. You prepare yourself to dodge. We didn't dodge. Something doesn't feel right. Oh, that probably means he's charging up a super move, which probably means we're dead, is what I'm guessing. So... how much do we need to dodge? That's all we can hope for, is lucky dodges. 100. So we have to do attacks that are less than 100. This is all we can do. We could also block and ignore half of the incoming damage, but half is still 1, and we would still die from it. Launch. We missed. And he hit us. Basking in the dying sun's morbid glow, your corpse continues to twist and warp, bringing you closer to your primordial, perfect form. Soon, the herald will take you to the shattered court, where you will perform and sing mad songs until the end of time itself. Well, we've failed. You've perished. Cause of death. Lost in the other world. Level 2. Difficulty level cultist. 68% doom. 1% off, dude. In this run, you've managed to solve one mystery plaguing the town. You saw 19 new events. You encountered 8 new enemies. You didn't unlock any new achievements. In his face, you see all your worst fears. Where are you? Warning, your health dropped too low. You will die at the beginning of your next encounter. Yep. Alright, well, that's freaking World of Horror. It's great. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time with more. This game is sweet, and I will be streaming it in the future. It's a really cool, nifty time. $15 on Steam. Link is in the description. Take it easy. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.